Hi guys, I'm super excited for this video. So today I'm going to be sharing my very first YouTube income report with you guys. So I knew whenever I eventually got monetized, I really wanted to share this video, really for two reasons. One is sort of for me as a visual representation of my progress and what I'm working towards. I love going and seeing my old videos and just sort of seeing where I've improved. And the second thing is I really want to help anybody who is trying to grow on YouTube, is trying to increase their income. For me personally, I love watching these kind of videos and just learning what other YouTubers do with their analytics and how they make decisions for their channel based on those. And that's kind of what I'm gonna do today. So hopefully you find this interesting and helpful. I feel like not a lot of artists share this, sort of side of things. I know I've seen Kelsey Rodriguez do it, but that's kind of it that I've seen personally. Hopefully this helps. I'm gonna sort of just go over the analytics, all the numbers. I'm a number nerd, so that's exciting. But I also just kind of want to talk about how these numbers are changing what my game plan is going forward. So hopefully that you find that helpful too. So I'm going to be sort of looking up and down here. I have my handy dandy iPad and I'll share my screen on screen. Okay, so I'm going to share my revenue last and I'll show you guys what those numbers are and we'll go into it. But first I just wanted to share kind of what my game plan has been to this point, and also the analytics and all the numbers. In March, I posted 3 long form videos and 4 shorts, and that got me, so I got 29.6 thousand views. Watch time hours, I got 766.8. Subscribers, I gained 447 subscribers. That's super exciting. The biggest thing to me is always the subscribers, because I want to, one of my goals with this channel is to just build an engaged community, because I just want a community where we can help each other and grow as artists. That's kind of the whole point of me sharing these videos, is just I just want to help other artists. So building an engaged community is really important to me. And then if we go down here, so my top content in this period, so my #1 video is the how to color your sketches in Procreate. This has been my top performing video for months now. You can see I posted it in September. Sometimes it takes videos a little while to sort of take off, but this one has always been pretty consistent. But now it's by far my most popular video. My next 2 top performing videos in this period were actually shorts. So I had a Procreate tips video, and that one actually, I posted that one in January and it did okay at the time. And now it's my second top video for this month, which is kind of interesting. Again, sometimes it takes, if you feel like a video doesn't do well at first, sometimes it can take a minute for the algorithm to just pick it up. So don't get discouraged if that happens. But yeah, that's kind of what happened there. My #3 video was another short. I kind of want you to remember that, because this is going to go into when I talk about my game plan for next month. Just keep in mind that 2 of my top 3 videos were shorts. And now I'm finally going to go into the revenue side of things. So this was my first full month of being monetized. I got monetized in February, but it was towards the end of the month, so I'm not counting any of that revenue. So just for the month of March, I made a whopping $50.63. Depending on what you're, what you were expecting, that's either high or low. To me, I'm happy with that. I've been doing this for over 2 years, and the fact that I made any money from YouTube is insane to me. So I'm happy with that. That's a good, to me, that's a good baseline. And obviously I want to continue to increase that. So right now I am a stay-at-home mom, but one day as my kids get older, I'm going to be going back to work. I would love to be a full-time artist during that time. So that's just one step in getting to that point. So obviously I do want to increase that over time, but I'm happy with that being my baseline, and then I can try to improve from there. So over here, it breaks it down between videos and shorts and how much each made, how much money each one made. So of that $50, $48.77 came from long form videos. So my RPM, which RPM, if you don't know, is revenue per 1,000 views. So for every 1,000 views, this is how much money I was making. For me, my RPM was $2.52 this month. This number can increase or decrease. You can see my how to color your sketches earned $20. Everything else was like, you know, $3 or less-ish. But then if I go to shorts, I earned $1.86 for all of my shorts. And my RPM for my shorts was 18 cents. So for every 1,000 views, I was getting 18 cents from like my shorts. Now, go back, remember where I said to like, remember 2 of my top performing videos were shorts. And even though they were my top performing videos, I made $1.86 total on all my shorts. So this is specific to my channel. There are channels that shorts do really well on. Shorts are, you know, can make them a lot of money. I feel like for me, my shorts never really do fantastic. Like I've never had a super like viral short or anything. When I start to analyze these numbers, one thing that really sticks out to me is that the shorts aren't really aligning with my goals. So remember, I said my goal, for one thing, I eventually do want to earn like full-time income online. This is, you know, kind of plays into that. And I just showed you, obviously shorts are not like really helping me in that right now. And then also if I go to audience, or if I go to content, so another big thing for me was subscribers. I want to have an engaged audience and an engaged community. And part of that is like building that community. Like I'm in this phase where I'm trying to build that community. And you can see subscribers, I earned 250 subscribers from videos, and then I earned 60 subscribers from shorts. And so again, if my 2 goals are 1, have an engaged community, and 2, earn a full-time income, shorts aren't really aligning with my goals. You know, whenever you're analyzing your analytics, whenever you're looking at these numbers, if you see something that sticks out to you, like you have to have a really clear goal in mind of like what you want. And then if you feel like certain things aren't working, that's where you change things. That's where you learn to grow and like pivot and change what you're doing. And so for me personally, you know, I said earlier I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I'm filming this at like 5:30 in the morning right now because like this is the time that works for me. And so like you just have to do things that work for you. And for me, what had been easiest up to this point is filming a long form video every other week and then filming a short the weeks in between. That way I was posting once a week, but I wasn't having to put in as much effort because shorts are obviously a lot easier to film and edit. They're a lot quicker than a long form video. And the thing is, looking at this and knowing that that doesn't really, like, shorts aren't really aligning with my goals right now. So what I'm gonna try and do moving forward is, instead of posting a short and then a short and then a long form video like every other week and rotate, I think what I'm gonna do instead is just post one long form video every week and see how that affects these numbers. And then if I feel like I need to make another change, I will. I think for my goals and what I'm trying to do right now, I think that's what makes the most sense. I hope that makes sense. I think that long term, that's gonna make more of a difference for what I want and what I'm trying to do and build. And yeah, I hope seeing me sort of like work through that helps in some way. I hope you find that interesting and helpful. Again, if you're trying to grow your own channel, I think it's important to look at your own analytics and just determine what makes sense for what you're trying to do. I still have a lot of room to grow as an artist on YouTube, but I feel like this is like a good start. Like, I feel like I can see where I need to improve and do things. And yeah, this was very productive for a first income report. So hopefully you found this helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.